Mindy Sulkin is joining us from the Running Center. Mindy, how are you?
I'm great, Michelle. How are you? Are you moving and grooving?
I'm moving and grooving. I was a few minutes ago because we had music playing, but I probably need to do a little bit more moving and grooving than I am right now sitting in the chair.
We'll have to get you over to our classes.
Absolutely. So tell us about, of course, the Running Center was founded in 1999. You had founded the Running Center, and you've got this Move and Groove Wellness Workshop coming up on Thursday. Tell us about that, Mindy.
Yes, we're going to have this wonderful workshop which includes a wellness profile. So I will be there leading and demonstrating and having other people join in, our participants, all about your proper form when you're walking, when you're running, and also how to breathe properly, because most people, whether they're just walking through life or walking in the streets or running, really don't know how to hold their bodies properly, and that is, of course, creating lots and lots of health problems. So I'm going to demonstrate and talk about proper form and breathing for runners and others.
And the class is, of course, on proper running form, as you talked about, which is so important because people can injure themselves if they're not doing properly. And the breathing term that you use, which I love this, breathing via runditioning. That's the method of training. So runditioning, how did you come up with this? Was this, I'm sure you've been running for quite a few years. Was this something that just kind of developed over the course of your running career, that you were able to kind of fine tune the best ways for people to breathe while they're running?
Absolutely. Well, of course, I love the word runditioning, which, incidentally, I did coin that little phrase.
I love it.
I love it, too. But it's really conditioning for runners, so it makes a lot of sense. And everyone knows that they need to go out and do their distance when they're training for a race, let's say, and people will say, oh, yes, I ran 4 miles today at 10-minute pace, and that's all great. But the ancillary part of running, the other components, including the form and the breathing, not too many people talk about that or notice what they're doing. So yes, through the years, as you mentioned, I have developed this modality of training that includes the distance and the pace and the heart rate and all the things that runners love to talk about, but also the form and the breathing. And through doing this, Michelle, I found that not only is what I teach beneficial for runners, but as I mentioned in the beginning of the talk, that it's also very beneficial for just people because, again, we're having so many problems as we age with people falling because they're not balanced. Well, part of the form work that I do is training people on balance boards how to stay well balanced and how to have your posture stay erect and what to do because you're sitting at a computer all day.
Right.
So all of these things are part and parcel of the runditioning.
And as part of the Move and Groove Wellness Workshop, Coach Mindy will be joined by Dr. Barbara Stein, who's a chiropractor, and will be giving tips on keeping your body moving and grooving for running and then for life. Because as you were saying, Mindy, all of us can use a crash course, when it comes to just a lot of the things that we do on a daily basis and doing it properly so that we don't injure ourselves and we can get better function out of our bodies. I know the biggest culprit for me is that computer, because if I don't want to go into the office and I say, oh, I'll just do it, sit up in bed and prop up a couple of pillows and have the TV on, and all of a sudden you're curving your spine in an odd way and your neck is bent back the way it shouldn't be, and it's just not really good for anybody. Massage therapist will also be there for mini massages. That sounds like a great time.
Yes, absolutely. Well, it's all part of the Move and Groove for Wellness. And I also, may I just add in that I do a wonderful other class called Boot Camp for Runners.
Okay.
And that class is on Saturdays at 9 a.m. at the playground, the new Pier at Caesars Playground, the fabulous space that was just reinvented. And that includes runditioning and also outdoor beach and boardwalk running. And it also includes free parking and lockers and a mini massage, and to top that all off, it includes brunch.
Nice.
So that's really a wonderful class that we're doing, on Saturdays at 9 a.m. at the playground.
Absolutely. And therunningscenter.com, they can find out more information. Once again, the Move and Groove Wellness Workshop for Thursday. What time and where does that take place, Mindy?
Yes, that takes place in Ocean City, New Jersey, at a fitness studio called Exodus, which is located at 823 Bay Avenue in, again, Ocean City. And it starts at 6 p.m., and we'll have some wine, we'll have some refreshments, and we'll have some power bars, great energy food. And so we're expecting lots of people to get their moving and grooving on at Exodus at our wellness workshop.
And is there a charge for that?
No, the Move and Groove Wellness is free.
Okay, see, there you go. If it's free, it's for me. A lot of people coin that phrase. So,
Really.
and you can also find out about the boot camps that Mindy was talking about, therunningscenter.com. Thank you so much, Mindy, for joining us. We appreciate it, and hopefully some listeners out there listening to some of the events will go to therunningscenter.com and learn more about them.
Hope so. We look forward to having them, and please feel free to get in touch with me to Move and Groove as well.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mindy. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, too,
All right.
Michelle.
Take care.
Bye-bye.